right, March 1st, 2024. We're going to try this again. I tried making a video. I do believe it was January 19th. I got about 3/4 of the way through of an hour and then realized that the video wasn't working. It hung up, it froze. So a good chunk of what I was talking about, I couldn't see. So what I'm going to do today, I need to populate this. I'm starting a new series here called One Free Spin. I keep getting served ads for suggested posts and sponsored posts on Instagram, and I check them out. And if I like them, throw some fire on it. Thought maybe I'd just start actually checking them out and reviewing some of the songs that was here. So I need to populate this Instagram account because there's nothing in it. That's why I'm being served delicious cafe food and some baby animals in here to figure out what I want to look at here. But I'm going to actually go through my personal Instagram and just find stuff and see if I like it and if I want to actually check it out. Fire and Ice band, hard rock, and metal band. It's always a good sign when you can find the band. Oh, and Ice. Fire and Ice. Like enough, enough. There we go. If you got that one, you're my people. Let's look. I'm liking what I'm seeing already. Okay, so let's go over Spotify. Fire and Ice. I'm surprised that band name's still available. Well, according to Spotify, it's not really available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ice and Flames, that's pretty close. Okay, so Fire and Ice. I always like this too, and they say it's available everywhere, and then you go to find it, and it's like, I don't even know where to find it. I actually don't know where to find it. It's called Hypnotized. Hypnotized. There we go. Fire and Ice. Which one should I listen to here? I'm going to listen to the title track of this EP, or either first track or title. Let's listen to the title track. I think if you're going to call your EP Hypnotized, then that's probably the best song on the EP. So let's have a quick listen here. Not a quick listen. We'll listen to the songs. Free spin. All right. I'm feeling this. I like it. All right. American hard rock and 80s inspired metal band. Reminiscence of Aerosmith, Van Halen, Rat, and more. We should have a comma there. I do believe in the Oxford comma. Unless the band's called Rat and More, which would be pretty good. Please tell me there's vocals on this. Okay, I see singing there. There we go. I'm getting lost in the vocals right now. Partly because they're in a cave. Also, I like listening to the lyrics and this stuff. All right. To me, sounds self-produced, self-recorded. I'm saying that because of the mix. I'm loving the socials, though. Like these band picks here, unapologetic. They know what they're doing. They know what they're selling. Reminds me of me, myself, and I. These are killer lyrics. I like it. I like this. The fire on that. The system works. They posted this 7 hours ago, and I just found it. I like it. The production side of me is just like, I wonder what these mixes could sound like. Not to go straight into that. Not that I'm biased or anything, but there's some good stuff in here. Some good musicianship in here. A little fade out there. I wish the kick drum was just following on the quarter notes there. And I'm where we're listening on Spotify. I'm aware that I'm recording this right now as well. I get all that. Did it come out today? It was released March 1st, 2024. System works. The system works. You're putting stuff out there, sponsoring a post. Someone like myself is hearing it. Coming out on Fire and Ice Records. I like that too. Other pictures here. This is so good. We're having fun. I don't want to say I'm getting Steel Panther vibes, but I am. And I don't know if that's okay, because I think it is okay. I'm liking the clown free hugs thing t-shirt there. I think that's good too. I like it. That was Hypnotized by Fire and Ice. Not Fire Nice. Fire and Ice. It reminds me of like 80s arcade games too there. I'm feeling that. I think that's worth I'm gonna put everything I'm working on or listening to on the song reviews thing here, but all right, well that was the first one. That was good. I haven't fully thought this through yet, what I'm going to do with this. I just wanted to listen through and just kind of record my reaction to this stuff. All right, I'm going to go to the next one here. Because the way the Instagram algorithm works, I basically see bands in hockey, and that's about it. I mean, I'm seeing my friends on tour, and their van broke down already. That's what happens on tour. Not to go off on a tangent about that, but when you're on tour, things will not go to plan. That's like every day. Not all day, but it definitely is a big thing. You'll have issues when you're on tour. All right, Thunderclapisms. That is a show post. March. See, this is the thing I don't. This is another thing I'm not a big fan of when bands do this. I don't believe in the kind of hype cycle of releasing music anymore. I don't think it matters. If I see a post, if I see a suggested post or a sponsored post for a song coming out and it's available March 22nd, that does nothing for me. I've seen it and now I'm just going to kind of keep going past it because I can't listen to it right now. That's okay if you want to promote it that way, but all right. Official No Small Affair Lies is officially here. So wake up, listen to this banger. All right, so official No Small Affair. That's where we're going next. Thank you to Fire Nights. It was nice. It's hot. No Small Affair. I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. We're on Instagram. This is the ad that I saw right here. Lies is officially here. That's the one we're looking for. It's like a little commercial here. Oh, it's the next day.
Was it actually today? Oh my god.
It's like Christmas, but it's like not December 25th. SpongeBob. Today is the day, it's true. Happy face. That's a good way of drawing a happy face.
Where is it? Where is it? Come on, where is it?
It'll be there.
Come on, hurry up.
This is a long commercial. I feel like color correction could really help the video. Okay, that's where we're going. Brett does not sleep with the light on. Maybe Brett does sleep with the light on. No Bretts were injured during making the video. I think this is I was gonna say this reminds me of like a high school project where it just keeps going. Okay, let's go over No Small Affair Lies. That's where we're going. All right. So this is No Small Affair. The song Lies. Those are some tight drums. Drums are tight. Compliments of DistroKid down here. I like it. Can I like this song? Will let me? I'm liking this. Oh my goodness. Of course it would do this to me. Heavy rock band from Peterborough, Ontario. Go freaking figure. Broad range of styles in our sound from genty modern metal riffing to hooky melodic pop punk vibes. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm liking the colorful patch chords here. Faux pas though. Patch chord not through the guitar strap. Same. Accidents happen. Possibly self-recorded again. Possibly not. Bands are getting pretty good at recording. I'm not gonna lie. I'm intimidated, but not gonna lie. I get the guitars. Sound guitars. They got quite a few songs out here. Good job on that. Let's go back to the old Instagram here. Sometimes I like to look for where they were recording, like their recording process. If that's the recording process, that says so much about where we are in recording these days. So you can just throw a microphone, pop screen up, and just give her. I like this. Whatever's going on here, well done. This is excellent band photo. Just while we're here, I feel like if a band only has if it's like a showcase, only have 10 or 15 minutes, it's like put these wacky inflatable arm things on either side of the stage. I think you would destroy every other band if you just had those things. Because everyone wants those those scrims or whatever they're called, and the stage things, the background. That's a dirty sounding bass guitar that was there. It was awesome. Yeah, everyone's got those the graphics, the things. I can't remember what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about if you've seen a show. Anyways, having those on either side of the stage would be pretty awesome. Both of those, I think, would be great. I think it'd be good stuff. So that was Lies by No Small Affair from Kawartha Lakes. Go freaking figure. I'm gonna follow on that, and I'm already out of the song. Excellent stuff. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna put that there. Fire. Too many fires. Only need 3. 3 is official. Excellent work. I like that one. I thought it was good. So System Works again. They sponsored this post. Found it on my personal Instagram. All right, moving on. Go to the next one. Make sure this is still working over here because it just stopped working last time. I might post these full videos up on YouTube because I can. All right, let's see. It's Costco. All right. I thought that said new song comes out. I thought first off, I thought the artist was called Baby Daddy Trader, and I'm like, that's interesting because it does not match the artwork at all. But that song comes out March 14th. Not any good for me right now. Privateer Music. New music for you Tuesday. That's not today. This isn't good. It's tour stuff. Bacon Bits. Talking about it doesn't matter if your music sucks. I think it does matter if your music sucks. I think it's actually... sorry, none of this matters if the music sucks. My mistake, did not read that fully. That's the musician side of me doing that. None of this matters if the music sucks. There are countless stories where the musicians in the band have been awesome, but the music sucked and they've still tried to push it because they want the band to do well. But if the sandwich isn't good, no one's gonna eat it. What's this new single streaming? That looks pretty metal. I think it's Till Fauna. I'm gonna check this out because I see metal band in the woods, and I'm into that. That's always going to be a thing. As long as there's been metal, as long as there's been woods, metal band in the woods. Original band name. This is it here. Metal band, woods, masks, white shoes. I'm into this. I can do this. Okay, I guess I can't be over here and there at the same time. Till Fauna. I'm guessing the most recent single is what they want people to listen to. Let's see if it says it in the post. We're going to stream the new single. Okay, that's probably the new single, so it's probably here. All right, so this is Till Fauna, Other Nature, metal band in the woods. 5 minutes, 21 seconds, starting with keyboards. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and just throw some fire on this now. I love seeing some of these bands, and it's like less than 1,000 followers, because you know it's real. And I'm saying that because if you're going to pump up your numbers and you can't get past 700, you're on the wrong Fiverr account trying to help you boost these numbers. So it's like, it's real. It's real stuff. I like that. Vocoder on the vocals. I like that. It's fun. I want to see their faces. Oh, I guess Breathe is like the latest single. It just says latest single. February 23rd. When's the other one come out? January 26th. Okay, so we are on the right one. I'm liking the artwork's awesome. It's so simple. I feel like this is not throwing shade. I feel like a lot of bands overthink their artwork. Get a good font, get a good vibe from the font logo-y thing, and get a vibe for what your artwork should actually look like, which probably sounds really obvious, but looking at both of the pieces of artwork they have up here, they're both cool, and even the band artwork and all that kind of, like the band pictures and stuff, like it all looks good. I do like when a band, like they're from Birmingham, and then like their top listeners are from Birmingham, because it's like at least the band, friends and family are listening to the band. I like this band. I think it's cool. I like how they added the big old boatload of reverb on the snare at the end there. I'm into that. I don't want to assume anything, but I'm curious the ages of this band, because some of this stuff speaks to me. Some of the guitar riffs and the chords. These are my people. Riffs are my currency. I'd go see them. I don't go to shows very often anymore because I like to be in bed by 8:30. But I would go see this. I think this is good. They reminded me of a band called Mew, M-E-W, not to be confused with Muse, but like a heavier version. Like our new album is heavier than our last album, and everyone's like, whoa, it's significantly heavier than the last album. Just the vocal production, just the way the textures sound. I like this. I'm glad I found this today. System works. When did they post this? 3 weeks ago. System works. I don't know if we'll ever see this, because I'm not sure how it's going to take me to chop this up and post it, but I think we're coming up in 5 minutes here. Spidey sense is telling me. I like this. I'm glad I found this today. Till Fauna. And I'm glad I checked it out, because when I see a metal band in the woods, it can go either way. It can be like, this is awesome, or it can be like, I regret choices in life, and now I'm here, and here we are. But I like this one. That was Other Nature by Till Fauna. Very, very cool track. I like that. So that was pretty good. Let's see what we have next here on the old Instagram. Again, I'm using my personal account because I get fed stuff all the time. People having trouble on tour, like usual. All right, premium which you performed last August. Okay, it's more metal. The Whackin' 2023 USA Champions, progressive metal out of San Diego. Fadrait. Let's go check that out. That might just all be metal in a bit. Maybe the algorithm knows something. We're over here. So this was the sponsored post that I got here. So the song, A Grasp of Perception. Let's go check that out. Fadrait. Just making sure this is still working properly, because again, I did like an hour a month and a half ago, just listening to stuff, and then the video froze, and then I was like, well, I could try to make it work. The old me would have been like, I'll make this work. I'll put like 18 hours into editing video to make this work, but I'm like, you know what? I'll come back better. Sometimes you just got to take the L. All right, Grasp of Perception came out February 28th. That's 3 days ago. All right, so this is, oh wow, this is a live track. I don't know, it's 10 minutes long. We'll listen to a little bit of it because we're already here. This might be a bonus. A Grasp of Perception live at SDMAAC. Hopefully that's not an inside joke. And yeah, I just said something inappropriate on the internet. All right, so let's have a listen to this here. So this is live too. I'm really curious. We'll listen to a bit of this. I'm going to throw fire on it anyways because we can. Fire. I like the vocal's good. I like the music too, so the rest of the band is like, oh, the guy didn't even say anything about the music. Why do you not have more music up? Okay, we're at the metal-y part of the metal song. If this is live, it all hinges on the drums. Drums are tight. Because, like, there's going to be some leeway with recording and drums and samples and timing and all that stuff. That doesn't make the drummer significantly better, just tighten things up. Is that a flute? Is that flutery? I think that was, okay, maybe just neck position guitar pickup. Anyways, back to drums. Your metal song, it in my opinion, my uneducated, semi-educated musician drum opinion, I feel like in metal, so much of it hinges on the drummer. There's very few metal bands, don't name names, very few metal bands that have an okay drummer. The drummer's usually ridiculously good. And not saying they can carry the entire band, but a great metal drummer can carry a lot. I get this. You know what? I'm in. I'm in for the 10 minutes and 18 seconds of this whole thing here. We're going to go on an adventure here. Also, shout out if this is AI-generated artwork, because it looks really good. All right? Full-on groove change. Again, if this is live, the musicianship's really tight. Would I like to hear a cleaner recording of this? I would. But if it's live, like there's a lot of things about live recordings, you just have to live with it. And a lot of it's just the amount of bleed that's going to happen in some of the tones because of the bleed. I thought there was a groove change there again, like just not random. There's never random in metal. I hope this is the song that won Whackin' for them. I hope they played this and it was like Battle of the Bands, like School of Rock or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where everyone was just like, oh my god, I can't believe what just happened. Like my face is melted, my mind is blown, my shoes came off, I don't know what just happened in my life. This was an event. I was here to experience it. I hope they're working on studio recordings. I really do. And I would love to come back here in a year from now and see significantly higher streams. Not that streaming numbers matter, but they do. They really do. The higher your numbers can get here, the more it can get into, because even if we go back to Spotify here, fans also like Maltworm. That's a wicked name. The higher your numbers get, the more you can get in with other like number-minded bands, and then that's going to help your band grow. It's very metal. Very metal. 24 monthly listeners. What is going on here? Hopefully next time I come back here, it's like at least over 100. Soon to be over 3,000 or something. Okay. I'm saying this is the producery side of my brain. I like a lot of the parts in this song. So far, we're 6 minutes and 40 seconds into it. I feel like this could be a wicked 4 or 5 minute long song. So there's a lot of good parts in here. But if that's not what you're wanting to do, then I'll just take it and I'll get out of here. My nonsense. Some tapping going on there. That's quite the trip to go to play the Whackin' Festival. I like looking at band photos because there's things about band photos where I don't know who took this picture, but there's always things about band photos where when you look at it after, you're like, oh, we should have done that. One of the things, everyone, so it's nice little break here in the music. See, this could be a second part of the song. The first part of the song could be like songy song, and this could be like the second part of the song, but then break it up so that if people are putting this on a playlist, it's not a 10-minute long song. Cool track though. Back to band photos. I like looking at band photos because I like there's things about it where after the fact you'd be like, oh yeah, we should have got that. When your band's wearing all black, and my lovely wife pointing this out, lint rollers, because I can see there's lint on these shirts are from here. Second, try not to have stuff that's got, and this isn't metal at all, I'm saying, I understand it, but try to have clothes where it doesn't look like it's all creased, because like, come on. Unless you're the drummer, there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, just try to have stuff that looks a little bit crisper. I know we're metal bands. Moving our ways down here. Midsection. Phones. Wallet. Probably a phone. Phone and wallet. Get your phones out of your pockets. Put them in your back pocket because it makes your pants look all kind of weird. And then we're getting down to the bottom here. I get footwear is what it is. I didn't say this. I didn't make it up, but someone said it. It's not clothes make the man, but shoes do make the man. Pay attention to what's happening below the ankles. It looks good. It looks like a legit band. It's just little nitpicky things like that where some photographers I've worked with and some wives, girlfriends, partners, and friends of bands have pointed some of this stuff out where they're just like, hey, pay attention to this stuff. I do like how everyone's got their arms crossed the same way. Whether they did that intentionally or they're just that in tune with each other melodically, that could be a thing. And I'm not throwing shade. I'm liking this. This is good. What is that? That's Brick by Brick. I played there. It's a cool venue. I feel like, I'm trying to remember, I feel like there's a door that goes into like a sketchy alley and there's like a sketchy door over there. If I'm thinking of another venue, that's okay too. Because it's my mind. It's my memories. It's my thoughts. Okay, we are approaching that part of the recording. We finished. We did the whole 10 minutes and 18 seconds. That was Fadrait. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not pronouncing that correctly, I'm going to blame it on my Canadian accent. A Grasp of Perception live at SDMAAC. I don't know if that's a venue or a studio. If it was a studio, a little production on that. You can bring it up a little bit. If it was like live at like a show, I think it did really, really fantastic job. I like this. I'm glad that the algorithm showed me this today. Oh, metal can really go one way or the other. And congrats again, Fadrait, on winning the WAC in 2023 U.S. champions. I guess, well, you could go to Europe after that, but you're champions of U.S., and that's something to be said because the U.S. is a big place. Big. All right, moving on. I got time for, what time is it? It's 5:14 on March 1st. I've got time for a couple more. I'm going to like that for my personal account, too. All right. Scrolling again, I haven't populated the new account here on Instagram, so I'm using my personal to kind of go through here. Cats. February is out today. So excited. Okay, so February's out today. So excited to have this group of songs together in one place. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, this looks like a singer-songwriter that possibly did a whole bunch of... All right, band's called Go Sun. Go Sun Music. February might be the record title. Go Sun Music. That's that. All right, the ad. The ad. Where's the ad? Ad I saw is right here. February 2nd. February is out today. Let's go here. Maybe it's metal. Maybe today's a metal day for Instagram showing me stuff. Go Sun. That looks like it. Okay, so record's been out for a little bit. Let's go to not title track, but the first song that's here, because often the first song is the one that gets the most play. I'm going to hit play on this. So we're listening to the band's called, or artist called Go Sun, and the song is called Reaching. Not metal. That's okay. Singer Scott Gosson, also known as Go Sun, is Canadian. I love these artists that are singer-songwriters and also can record themselves too. I think it's interesting to know what's going on in the brain, and then it can come up the speakers. That's a dirty drum tone you got there. Feeling that. I'm loving the dead drums. How is this only at 2,600 monthly listeners? How is this not significantly higher? This is super playlist worthy. I like it. This. Oh, sorry. Everything was done by Scott Gosling except drums and keys. This Derek Elliotson character. I want to see what the drummer looks like. Yeah, it looks like a drummer. Got those drums. Pointing. Got guitars. Yeah, it sounds like drums. All right. I just had to check. I had to check for me. I go check that out later on my personal account. I'm curious to see what people are up to. Because dead drums are cool. I had my drum kit here set up for dead drums for a while. It was pretty fun. Back to the song. I'm liking this. The tones are really cool. Mix is good. Vocal vibe's great. Dipper Dave.
In the morning, one big smile, one big wave. He battled with his demons, even though he couldn't see them. I wish I could have helped him some way. I'm always reaching for something quiet, like in the movies. In the end, everything is
Great lyrics too. Seems like a fairly new account. March 25th. I like how that's the first picture, because like this is where sometimes I feel old, because I'll see things like this and I'm like, I guess that's cool. But to people in the scene, they're like, no, that's cool. I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but I know that it's cool. I'm just at the age in my life where I'm like, okay, Everything got weird. I like This Is Reaching by Ghost Sun. Yeah, again, singer-songwriters that can record themselves, except for drums, keyboards apparently. No, there's singer-songwriters that can record themselves. I think that's definitely not just where we are right now, but just where we're going. The idea where what's going on in your brain, you can kind of get it recorded and have it come back through the speakers. And I think there's something to be said about that as far as creative expression, artistic integrity. Not that you can't get stuff mixed. Like you can't get stuff mastered, and you can't get drums played on it, but I think that sounded really good. Really good job on this, Scott. Whether you will see this or not, I'm just putting it into the universe because I believe in that kind of stuff. All right, moving on. Making sure it's still working. See, like, I get this picture. Like, that's my guitar and feet. But again, this one, don't know where that came from. I don't know why that's the first picture that was posted. All right, scrolling. Blood Moons, New Jersey. New EP 2 from is out now. Link in bio. Let's look at that. Let's check that one out. Blood Moons. I'm assuming NJ is New Jersey, not New Jams. Blood Moon, New Jams. Could be. Blood Moon. There it is. Already followed by somebody I know. Okay, what's this one? Yep, I'm going to listen to that. Blood Moons. Okay. I see, this is one of those things where there's the Blood Moons, the Blood Moon. What's it called? To, from, that's what the record's called. See, now I need to kind of find where this is because it doesn't say the name of the song. So now I have to do homework. I don't want to do homework. I'm assuming maybe this one is it. Nope. I was basing that on Purple. I saw Purple in the I'm looking for, see, this is the thing. When bands want people to listen to them, you got to make it really, really easy. And the idea of like link in bio, it's like, well, I don't want to go to your bio. Okay, at least I got their Spotify picture now. We can do that. Shoegaze band from New Jersey. I think they put zeros in where the O's should be. So really throwing me out. Okay, that's what they did. So Blood Moons, but our O's are zeros. I feel like if you need to tell somebody the name of your band, you have to include that. You say, my band is called Blood Moons, but the O's are zeros. It's all that. Like, you have to write the whole thing down. My band's called Blood Moons. We're good. In brackets. But the O's are zeros. We think this is a sneaky way of getting around the idea that, like, other bands and other projects have the same name. But from personal experience, it's cause for consumer confusion. It's one thing for your band to have the same name as another band that already exists. But when you have to say, but the O's are zeros, I feel like that causes even more confusion. But I'll just leave it at that. Also, first song is called Untitled. Oh, I love this. This is great. All right, so we're going to listen to Untitled by Blood Moons, but the O's are zeros. I hope they enjoy how I'm having fun with this. All right, 3-piece group featuring unique, delay-driven shoegaze-like pedalboard. Okay. I hope they aren't mad at me because I like this already. I like that snare drum. I'm with that snare drum. All right, 6 minutes and 6 seconds. They've got 66 followers. And I can't tell if that bass note is like a semitone off on purpose or if it's just how it's happening in my headphones, because sometimes headphones do that to me. They throw the pitch of things off. I'm feeling this. I like this. This is good. This is one of my favorite pictures. I saw this and like my whole body was like, what is going on here? But yeah, I hope that band's called Ronald Reagan, the actor. If it is, that's amazing. I was thinking the other day, I think a lot daily, but I was thinking the other day when shows like when I was growing up were $15, $10, and how shows are still $10 and $15. And after inflation, like what that actually equals these days. Because I feel like there's something wrong with this system. Those shows have been like $10, $15 for a long time now. Vocals. I like this. I'm making sure I put the bands on there. Not liking the vocals on the left side. Unless you're going to, well, in my opinion, for what it's worth, unless you're going to move the vocals like from side to side, then that's different. But if you're not going to do that, it feels unbalanced. But unless it's the 3 pieces like set up that way and the singer's over here and the singer's over there, then that's a cool thing. I could vibe with that. Bro, I don't know, to be honest. That's a good title there too. That's actually a really good band name. Whoever gets that band name, bro, I don't know, to be honest. But it's just like, it's just the first letters. If I had a jam band, a shoegazy jam band, that's what I call my band. Bro, I don't know, to be honest. I like this. I think this is very cool. all written in a collaborative effort. I like they're making a statement about that too. Part of me feels like maybe past bands, the songs were not written in a collaborative method, or collaborative effort, sorry. And so they wanted to make a note of that, just in case, to make sure the names are correct here, just in case some other band members of Bobby, Matt, or Angelo see that and go, I know what they're talking about. I get it. I'm picking up what they're putting down. I like this. This is cool. That's a good social media post. What? New Blood Moons. New Blood Moons? With O's as zeros as O's? Yeah, that's freaking me out now. Because I didn't realize that was not a real person, so now I'm all questioning a lot of things in my life. My perception of the world turned upside down by Blood Moons. But the O's are zeros. I like that snare drum. I think it's Angelo. No, Matt. Matt, if you're ever selling that snare drum, and I'm still interested, I will try to buy that from you. Because there's some vibe. There's some vibe on that snare drum. It's a cool band photo. Gotta be careful in track pants and band photos. And go either way. I like this. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. We're getting some delay effects going on. Some real-time effects going on in the right side here. I'd be cranking that up. I would crank that up. Let everyone know what's up. The focus is on that. I like this. I thought this was good. This is time well spent. Having a quick listen to this here. Maybe they put vocals through some of the effects too. That's cool. I liked it. All right. This was Untitled. We'll listen to the whole thing here. It's a big fader at the end. Untitled by Blood Moons, but the O's are zeros. A detail that should be noted if you're trying to find this band. But excellent stuff. I like that. I got time for, it's 5:30 right now, but I've only been recording for 51 minutes. I got time for one more. I just want to say, okay, everyone's free to post whatever they want. But if you're going to promote your record, make it really easy for people to find it. Link in bio is adding friction. It adds an extra step for people to go find it. And if you're Blood Moons but the O's are zeros, it makes it one step more difficult. All right. The time we died, we were excited to announce our debut single, I'm Still Here Waiting For You. Platforms April 5th. It's not ready to go. I just don't get it. I don't get it when people are promoting things and songs aren't ready. All right. I don't want to say the band name. Band name's called the record's called We Are the Dillmans. Let's go check out the Dillmans. The Dillmans. There we are. All right. The band's called the Dillmans Road, or We Are the Dillmans, or Dillmans. I guess the band's called the Dillmans. Okay, there's some cause for confusion right here, but Central Alberta. I'm not sure exactly where Calgary is. I've been there several times, but Dillmans. We Are the Dillmans. The record. Is that a band photo there? 3-piece alternative rock band with one sole goal: make music for everybody. That's a heavy ask, because if you love metal and if you love like washboard music, or I guess bluegrass, would be more appropriate term for it. And what else? What's kind of left field? What if you just don't like music at all? What if you love silence? What if silence is what you want to listen to? Not a lot of silent records on Spotify anymore. We Are Dillmans, the debut album here. We're going to listen to the first track on the debut record that's under 40 minutes long. Excellent work on that. So this is Dustman by the Dillmans, right? This is music for everyone. Everyone could enjoy this. Playing music together since high school and just took a big leap their first album release. It's do or die time, baby. I like that. That's good. These are all legit spins too. Red Deer, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver. There's no like Buffalo and then Austin, Texas, and then someplace in Brazil. I don't want to say this because this is a big thing to say, but I'm getting some Beatles Taxman vibes from that chorus there. Having fun. Look at this. Those are good pictures. Good claps there too. It's good clapping sounds. Claps are hard to record because they don't sound like clappy claps the way that you think they would sound. Claps and cowbell, when you record them, you're like, it doesn't sound like it should. I don't know much about this band, but the Hives are one of my favorite bands ever of all time. Forever. And it's whenever I hear bands like this, I'm like, not to make you more like my favorite bands, but like I hear those songs and how the Hives would perform them, and I'm like, that's what I want to see in here. I liked it though. I thought it was good. I think the vocals are really good. Production's cool, and I liked the lyrics. It was good. The harmonies were great too, very Beatlesque. But I thought it was pretty cool. I'm glad I found this. I'm glad the system works, and it showed me this today. All right, that was the Dillmans. I'd put the like I'm still confused of what the band name's actually called. I do believe it is the Dillmans. I'm sure there's a joke there too. But this band looks like the Dillmans. When I look at that, I go, yeah, I believe you. That's what the band's called. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here because it's been an hour. I've listened to what did we listen to today? I think I put everything. This is kind of maiden voyage here. Listened to 6 songs today. But yeah, one free spin. Keep getting served sponsored posts and suggested posts on Instagram. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start listening to that stuff, and yeah, just kind of had some real-time response on it because we got technology. All right, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all this footage. I might just shove this whole thing up on YouTube because we can. Because magically with the internet, you can just put stuff up there and let it be what it is. But I might chop this stuff up and put some of it out as pieces of content on Instagram and kind of go from there. All right, just want to thank all the bands for keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anyone tell you can't do it. Do it because you love it. Music is hard. Music industry is hard. But if you love it, it makes it a lot easier. So, all right, have a great one, everybody. Talk to you later.